Hey there, it's Heather Hakes. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am sharing with you one powerful statement you can use to completely change your reality. Before we dive into today's video lesson, I want to offer you a free video training on how to reprogram your subconscious mind. If you haven't grabbed it yet, you can get it directly on my website, heatherhakes.com, and also in the description box below. I want to share with you one powerful statement that you can use to completely transform your reality. Before I dive into that, I want to explain in detail how your thoughts become things, how your beliefs are creating your perception and your reality. And here's the thing, beliefs are just thoughts you keep thinking. So I want to share with you, number one, how to start becoming aware of those limiting beliefs and the things keeping you stuck in scarcity, fear, limitation, playing small, and how to completely shift your reality so that you can start living the life you want to live, a life you can't wait to wake up to. And remember, the truth is that you can have, be, do, and experience anything you want in this reality because you are the creator. So let's start at the top. You have somewhere between 60 to 70,000 thoughts every single day. And 80% of your daily thoughts tend to be negative until you start becoming aware, until you get out of autopilot and start becoming conscious and paying attention to your thoughts. Think of this as learning how to observe your thoughts, because the truth is we have thoughts, but we are not our thoughts. And that statement alone is something to pause and think about, because what happens for most of us is we have a thought, a limiting belief, playing small, I'm not enough, I don't know enough, I'm too young, I'm too old. We have this thought, and then we create an identity around it, which keeps us stuck, playing small, fear, lack, scarcity, limitation. We could talk about all the limitations. But there's where I want you to start. Start observing your thoughts. Start becoming curious of your thoughts, and then think about them. Is that true? And is that mine? So when I talk about that, I want you to understand that from birth up until age 7, we are mainly in theta brainwave state, which means you are a sponge taking in everything as fact. Your analytical and logical mind are not developed yet. So whatever you grew up around with your parents, your community, family, thoughts around money, love, relationships, truly anywhere you currently feel stuck in life is because you have a subconscious program keeping you there, and you have a conscious desire of wanting something different. That's what I want you to understand about your subconscious mind, because it is 95% of who you are. So here's where I want you to understand that you're the creator of your reality. The fact that you have a desire, a wish, something you want to have, be, do, experience, a goal you want to achieve, that is your conscious mind. That is 5% of the picture. And here's what I want you to know. The fact that you can dream it, the fact that you can imagine it, you can have it, and you can experience it. What I want you to know, though, any conscious desire you have, that 5% of the picture, anywhere you are struggling and efforting in life, means you simply have a misalignment. You have a conscious desire, 5% of the picture, going against 95% of your subconscious programming, your beliefs, and that misalignment is what is creating that struggle. So this is what I call the weeds in your mental garden. What I teach my one-on-one coaching clients is how to, number one, become aware, but number two, how to pull the weeds and plant new seeds. And that's why I want to share with you this really powerful statement, which I'm going to get to in just a moment, that if you practice and you rehearse and you focus on this, watch your entire reality transform. Now, before I dive into that, I want to share with you, and something I talk about often, is life is a mirror. Now, there's a hermetic principle. I'm going to go deep into these hermetic principles in a later video, but there are hermetic principles. And the number one, the first one states, mentalism. All is mind. Life is mind. Perhaps you've heard of this as saying, life is a projection of your thoughts. Life is a projection of your consciousness. And your consciousness is made up, it's your state of being, your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. So guess what? Understanding that life is a mirror. If you don't like something in the external, if you don't like your health, your relationships, your financial status, a negative mindset, you have the power to change the reflection, right? You don't go up to a mirror, don't like the reflection and try to smudge it. You got to change the reflection, which is an inside job. Now, let me dive into, and I want to share with you this powerful creed that I invite you to listen to time and time again. Write this down. It's something that you can Google, but if you practice this alone and read it every single day, watch your entire reality transform. Now, this is what's called the Optimist's Creed, written in 1912 by Christian D. Larson. So let me go ahead and share it with you. Promise yourself to be so strong that nothing can disturb your peace of mind, to talk health, happiness, and prosperity to every person you meet, to make all your friends feel that there is something worthwhile in them, to look at the sunny side of everything and make your optimism come true, to think only of the best, to work only for the best, and to expect only the best, to be just as enthusiastic about the success of others as you are about your own, to forget the mistakes of the past and press on to the greater achievements of the future, to wear a cheerful expression at all times and give a smile to every living creature you meet, to give so much time to improving yourself that you have no time to criticize others, to be too large for worry, too noble for anger, too strong for fear, and too happy to permit the presence of trouble, to think well of yourself and to proclaim this fact to the world, not in loud word, but in great deeds, to live in the faith that the whole world is on your side, so long as you are true to the best that is in you. Now, the reason I wanted to share this is I truly believe this creed alone, if you break down those individual statements, can completely transform your life. To know that the world is not against you, that, what you put out, you get back, to hope and for the best for others and to cheer them on because there is enough for all of us. Now, I would love to hear from you. What are your thoughts? What are your opinions on the Optimist Creed? I'd love for you to share them below or contact me directly on the social media links. And what I love about this one sentence I want to repeat is to talk health, happiness, and prosperity to every person you meet, and especially yourself. Because the truth is, your word is your wand. Whatever you think about and speak about, you will bring about. So the importance of understanding this creed is to start becoming aware and conscious. What are you thinking? What are you speaking? Who are you surrounding yourself with? We all know that we are a product of our environment. So if it is time to step away from people who gossip or play small or live in lack and scarcity and limitation, you have the free will to choose because you are the creator of your reality. I hope you take this seriously. I hope you put this into play because this one statement alone can completely transform your life. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you're the first to know when new videos drop and give me a thumbs up. I'll catch you on the next one.